Today I am going to be making cake in the bread machine. Most of your newer bread machines have a cake function on them. I want to demonstrate how to use it, and I will also explain to you why I do not prefer using it to make cakes. The bread machine was designed to make breads, not cakes. However, most of your newer bread machines have a cake function on them. We are going to make a cake here in the bread machine, and I will show you how it turns out. You can make your own decision as to whether you would use your bread machine to make cake or not. And I'm going to oil my paddle. I don't know if I'm going to take this paddle out. It would be very messy to take it out. I may just let the paddle bake along with the cake. And I'm using a box cake mix here so that we can't say it was my recipe. The cake mixes say to preheat the oven. Some bread machines might have a preheat, but the KBS bread machine does not have a preheat. It just has the cake machine, the cake cycle function. So we can't do the preheating. And it says to just combine the cake mix, the eggs, the vegetable oil, and water. And the instructions say to beat at medium speed for 2 minutes. I think that is part of the issue with the bread machine is it mixes for much longer than 2 minutes because, and I think it does that because it just has this paddle and it's not like a hand mixer, you know, the strength of a hand mixer, so they think that mixing longer is going to do that. We're going to follow normal procedure for putting ingredients in, so we're going to put the ingredients in first, and I have here a cup of water, which is what the mix calls for, a half a cup of oil that we're going to add, and then it calls for 3 eggs. So we're going to put in our 3 eggs. We're not going to beat them or anything. We're just going to put them in and let the machine do all the work. So there we have our oil, our water, and our eggs, and we are going to dump in our cake mix. So we have our cake pan in the bread machine, and we are going to choose the cake machine, the cake function, which is menu option number 10 on the KBS. And so it shows 1 hour and 33 minutes, and we're just going to hit start. Now after this mixes for a few minutes, I will use the spatula to scrape down the sides. So it's going to mix for about, I think, 15 or 20 minutes. While the cake is mixing in the bread machine, I just want to go over a few things. So according to the KBS manual, the cake cycle will mix for 5 minutes. It's going to stir, then it's going to rest for 0 minutes, and then it's going to stir for 18 more minutes, and then it's going to bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. There's no options to change anything as far as how long it bakes, or how long it mixes, or how light or how dark that you want it. So it's just going to mix for 22 minutes, and then it's going to bake for 1 hour and 10 minutes. And I wanted to come over here to, it has a little section on each function. And here under menu option number 10 for cake, it gives a little recipe here. And then it says, tip, the cake made entirely by machine is relatively dry and solid. The reason is that the mixing knife of this machine does not make the stirring action of the bubbling bubble, but the material is full integrated. And that's because, and it doesn't speak very well English there anyway, they're saying it's mixed well. So it mixes for 22 minutes in order to get everything mixed well, but it is not the same as a hand mixer. Special note, it says, if you want to make a soft cake, it is more difficult. You need more procedures in the program, and use the 14 bake menu to control the baking time. So this is going to continue to mix. 14 minutes of stir time left, and then it will begin to bake. And I will bring you back when the bake cycle is done and we will see the outcome. So we have less than 1 minute left here on our cake cycle, and we will be taking our cake out of the bread machine and get to see the result. So before I take it out, I am going to do the toothpick test and see if it's done. Boy, am I glad I did that. It is not done at all. It defaults to 10 minutes. I am going to add 15 minutes. Actually, I'm going to add 20. I'm going to add 20 minutes to the bake time. And remember, with the KBS, you have to hit start twice when you are on the bake function. And we're going to let this bake a little longer because that cake is not done. So the extra 20 minutes has just finished, and we are going to, I believe it's done this time. We are going to test it one more time. And it is done this time. The toothpick came out clean. And I have to tell you, it doesn't look very bad. It looks pretty good. So it's got a crack on top. That's a good thing, actually. Ooh, burned my finger. I don't know if you can see that since it's chocolate and kind of dark. I think it's ready to come out of the pan. And you can kind of tell, if you look down in there, it kind of separates from the side of the pan a little bit. And when you shake it, the cake will actually move around. Now, I did leave the paddle in, so we may end up with a hole. We're just going to take it out. Oh, okay. It's stuck really bad in the bottom. Might should have let it sit there a little bit longer. But I don't know if we could have prevented that or not. So as you can see, it did stick, so I have a big hole here. The cake does not look that dense. It is soft. It didn't turn out dense like I was expecting. It's a little heavy, what I would call a little heavy. So we are going to go ahead and cut into this cake and see what the texture is like. So it might be a little dense, but here's the texture. Try to squeeze it so you can see. If I were making cake in the bread machine, I would stir the batter by hand and use the bake only function to bake the cake instead of letting the cake function do all the mixing. I'll be perfectly honest, I'm a little bit surprised the cake turned out as well as it did. It is a little bit dense. I mean, you expect cake to be very soft and fluffy. So it is a little bit dense, but is not as dry and heavy as I expected it to be according to the manual and how long it mixed. But I'm glad we did this because I want to make sure you understand the functions of your bread machine and how it works. I think it's just that long mixing time that affects the texture of the cake, because in cake you don't want to develop the gluten in the flour because that's what gives it strength. And so you can kind of tell this has developed some gluten because it's a little bit spongy like, kind of like bread would be instead of cake. And that comes from that long mixing time. So if you want to make cake in your bread machine, I recommend, and many of the manuals recommend as well, mixing the batter by hand and then pouring it into the bread pan and using the bake function. Now, the KBS defaults to the maximum time is 1 hour and 10 minutes that it can bake. I had to bake this cake for 1 hour and 30 minutes, so I had to turn it off and turn it back on to the bake cycle and add 20 minutes. So that's something also to keep in mind, that it may not be done at the end of the bake cycle, so you may have to add some time to that. So I hope this video was helpful in helping you understand the cake cycle on your bread machine. If you would like to learn more about the different functions of the bread machines, I have an entire playlist on the bread machine functions, and be sure to check it out and watch my next video here.